Hello, welcome to Family Movie Night, where we'll be talking about what we watch for Family Movie Night. I'm Mike, and today we are talking about Beetlejuice from 1988. This is the Tim Burton directed movie, and the premise is the spirit of a deceased couple are harassed by an unbearable family that has moved into their home and hire a malicious spirit to drive them out, which is Beetlejuice. This movie stars Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice, Alec Baldwin, Gina Davis, Catherine O'Hara, Winona Ryder, Jeffrey Jones, and a whole bunch of other just random people. So, did I like thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle? I give this an enthusiastic thumbs up because this is one that I grew up with. My youngest did not like this, and upon watching this, I probably should not have allowed her to watch this, but hey, it is what it is with that. But my oldest, she really liked this because she saw her theater group did a performance of this and she got to see that. So kind of it's nice that they jumped up or they just connected some dots there for her. So yeah, so I grew up with Beetlejuice as a movie that watched a lot. I also watched the animated series a lot growing up. So this one is just a staple for me. So upon rewatching it, some of the things that I like about this, Michael Keaton, just this performance is unlike anything that he's ever done. And I think it just goes to show that like you put someone in in the right place at the right time. I think that this just can do a lot of like really good things for people. In addition, I liked the dynamic between Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin. I think for Alec Baldwin in particular, this is a more subtle performance than we're used to with him. No shouting, none of that crap. So that was kind of nice to see. And Winona Ryder also is just a phenomenal character in this. This movie is very dark and it is, filled with comedic elements, but it's also filled with a lot of, like pseudo creepy moments, but also it's filled with a lot of like dark humor in it as well. Just there's a lot of jokes being made about suicide and there's a lot of jokes being made about, death and different things like that. And to me, that was something that I took away because I know for me, I'm not exactly sure that when would be an appropriate time for anybody to show this to their kids because it's a parent call at the end of the day. But, I felt Gigi was ready for it and the littlest one, I think she thought it was a little weird probably, but it also didn't scare her as much as I thought that it would, which I don't know if that's a me problem or a her problem, but hey, it is what it is. And then in addition to that, just the overall flow of the story. I don't know, like I rewatching this, I am just filled with a lot of questions about like Beetlejuice, the character himself. How did he end up in the position? Like, how did he end up in this house? Like, I still don't have that info, and like, I don't know, like the lack of lore and backstory on Beetlejuice as a whole, I think is the real question I have. Beyond that, I mean, the musical sequences are a lot of fun. The plot doesn't make a lick of sense. Like you have a ghost that or like a poltergeist or a bioexorcist, as he calls himself, that needs to have his name said 3 times in order for him to appear, and that's the only way that he can be brought back into where he was before in his like shrunken little city. I don't understand that, but whatever, that's fine. And in order for him to, be permanently in the human world, he has to get married. Like, okay, great. I'm still not exactly sure what the deal is with that, but whatever. Like it's a fun movie. It's one that it does require you a little bit to turn off your brain a little bit. What did I learn from this? I didn't learn a whole lot from this besides Michael Keaton like is shockingly funny in this and that I don't know, I feel like this was this might go down as his best performance because it's so different from everything that he's doing. Plus, also, I'm kind of wondering like what came like did this come first? Is I guess that's the thing that I'm wondering is that this came that like the film started first and then it branched off into the TV show, it branched off into comics, the video game, and then it also branched off into a stage musical. Like I'm just kind of wondering where this all kind of came about and just how Tim Burton kind of sold Warner Brothers on this because I like this to me feels like a really risky movie that like I'm not sure anybody would have like really made, but hey, good for them. But what did you think of Beetlejuice? Let me know in the comments below. That's gonna do it for this episode of Family Movie Night. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe to anything and everything SPDM Crew wherever you get your podcast. Join us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Blue Sky at SPDM Crew. Check out our website and follow our list labeled Family Movie Night on Letterboxd at MLHilty2452. Shout out to High Flyer Creative Studios for making our awesome logo. Greatly appreciate their support. And if you have any marketing, logo, or brand standard needs, contact them at highflyercreative.com. Check out the other shows on our network. We've got a lot of great content and a lot of great stuff that people have been doing. So please check out the other shows on the SPDM Crew Podcasting Network. And finally, if you've got a podcast idea or you're interested in being part of the SPDM crew as a guest or collaborating, email us at spdmcrew@gmail.com. Until next time, happy watching, friends.